you. But anyway, back to it. This should be a good set, actually.
Nash versus Sakura is pretty interesting. I feel like the matchup is pretty heavily in Sakura's favor, but it depends on how Punk will play this. I feel like he's been challenging himself and just like exchanging spheres, just seeing what characters he can do well with after practicing them for a bit. He's beaten some good players already in the bracket with Nash, which is pretty interesting. And Kusanagi's no slouch. He's already he's a previous champion of actually. Right now, he's been whiff punching. He's been standing right ranges. Good shimmy
I will note.
And the empty jump alone to get the stun.
Kusanagi.
Is that dead? That's dead.
I will let everybody know that on the record, if you check the stats, Kusanagi has not lost a single set.
That could change today, Joe.
It hasn't happened.
Ever
He has
in OL?
has not taken an L.
Ever in OL once?
No, there's been like stuff,
Okay.
but like it has not lost. Has not gone to losers bracket ever in this tournament.
Ever. Wow. The way Punk is playing, it could change today, but right now, Kusanagi's
be the
the
stop
heat.
to that? Who can see? Who can
Tried for the forward heavy punch.
Will not stun. This will not stun. It will not kill.
Really? Oh, God.
Threw him out of his own throw. Hot dang.
Why did I second guess the Sakura play? Oh, that was close.
Stakes is high.
For 1 second, I might come back to Nash. By Punk, no less.
It's a great color, Nash, by the way.
Very interestingly. Most Nashes, they zone way. Ooh, the cross up. The entire attempt was there from Punk.
Yeah, hits him right behind the neck. Kind of a dead zone for Nash.
Yeah. He can get a crouch medium kick to get out. Yeah, or even that. Yep.
Yeah, or an activation.
It's his side, but yeah, even then.
Stand like he's
so hard to challenge from that range for Nash.
Counter hit.
Oh, that was like a weird auto-correct situation.
Yeah,
he didn't
tried
that.
to super.
Yeah, he didn't.
We didn't even need to see that. We just go to the next round.
Yeah. That was one dead Nash.
Nice.
Instant action. That's what we guarantee on the online local.
Doesn't confirm it to the scythe. We're surprised as much as the rest of us about the.
That was a good throw.
Anti-airs, we
I
got
really
those
like the
too.
range playing from, but Kusanagi, he's very good at gambling. He's very good at knowing which buttons he should be pressing at a given time, just to get what the reward that he wants.
Going airborne
It's a big
again.
profit. Another jump in. Does not spin the meter for that one.
All right. I'm not against it.
Oh, he does not have V-skill too, so he won't be going back in the corner.
Nice use of the V shift.
He doesn't punish it. That was a good attempt. If Sakura's +5 and she throws, she should be able to stand like the V shift, but it looks like he was only +2, so he wasn't quick enough to catch it.
Okay.
I will again remind everybody that Kusanagi has never been sent to the losers bracket in this tournament.
His attempt at the shimmy jumps out, but unfortunately that walk speed.
Yeah, it looks like Kusanagi's been finding just the right rhythm to play against Punk, but this jab could change everything.
Please gets him out. Yep. Yeah, that was smart on Kusanagi. Cover a couple options.
Big air fireball.
Catches him landing. That ought to do it, Kusanagi.
Like
potentially match point for Kusanagi.
Yeah, unfortunately, Kusanagi is just able to put Punk in these. This is like kind of what makes Nash frustrating to play as. There are certain dead zones for him where characters can just press buttons, and even if it's not his, even if it's his turn, he doesn't have the range to approach outside of like medium scythe or forward heavy kick, which are slow and can be counter hit if they're set up. So like.
He has an answer for most angles. It's just knowing at that moment to use it. Maybe sometimes it's air throw.
I like these pokes from Punk. Oh, the dive kick, not quite there. Too slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't challenge that stand.
Press buttons. I dig it.
Delay. Okay, activate.
Stays patient. He would take the throw. He would absolutely take the throw in this situation.
I stand here.
Oh, jab attempt.
Get on.
You'll
love to see it.
Good challenge. And with that, Punk gets a game up on Kusanagi. All right. We are one piece. Yeah. This is in top 16.
Correct.
This
So
is top
this
16.
is
The winner of this moves on to top 8 by Twisted Rivera.
yeah, true. It's 1-1 right now. Whew, this could be it.
Interesting.
Will Kusanagi see the losers bracket, or will they stay on top?
What surprises me, however, is Kusanagi. Okay, we're going back to characters. Like, what surprised me was he didn't enter the match with V skill 1. I mean, V skill 2, V trigger 1. Just because normally Nash is all about the fireball team, but Punk himself has been about methodical pokes and a couple of good process and just very good defense. That's how he's been winning his game. So
Yeah,
I
I feel like
Go on.
I'm sorry. I think we're seeing the second level of like thought process here, where Kusanagi already respects the fact that as Nash he could easily destroy his basic fireball game, and then Punk is already playing around that. So don't even play the fireball game because you've already deterred your opponent from doing it. Because that's not Nash's like Nash is able to deter the fireball game, but it's not like his fireball game is super strong.
Yeah.
He just outdoes opponents by doing so, and so he instead of letting Kusanagi get full screen by playing the fireball game and letting Sakura set up a charge fireball, that's Kusanagi's style. That's how he gets in on some people.
Yeah.
Instead of letting him do that, Punk is just staying on top of him as
Standing
best as
at
he can
range
with
where
his
it's
character.
very tough to even charge up the fireball slate. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see if that keeps up. We'll see if that works. Right now, I wouldn't even bet on either because it's so even. You're just as likely to lose money either way.
To a different level, he switched to V trigger 1, V skill 2, specifically to try to get a little more. That was a big jump up for Punk. Can only get a slip sweep there. A lot of pink right now. Pink Sakura, pink Nash.
Nice with punish.
I know. I love the color coordination. It's one of my favorite things.
Yeah, the Easter Sunday pink. I like it.
Hoping for the punish. There it is.
Here we go. Get
watch
the
your
Yoki.
projectiles. Watch them again.
Bam.
Great jump.
Wow, the disrespect. Hit him.
There.
Oh no! Right behind her head.
Not quite enough.
I can't believe he took that throw. What
Saying to
did
you.
Kusanagi see?
I think that's a fireball. I think that was a fireball. Maybe he.
I saw a jump medium punch, so I think he was expecting a jump on Punk's part for some reason.
Yeah.
Air to air with the
Maybe he
EX
thought he
Tatsu.
saw the start of it with the.
That was a major read.
Pre-jump animation frames. It was hard. Like he had to make that bet.
He punished the
that
fireball.
You have 2 fireballs from Sakura. The other then should just whip punish you instead. Like it.
Charges right in his face.
Bad
And get
guess.
Punk
Doesn't get.
to a different mindset.
Another big
But he
jump
gets
from Punk. Okay, his sense of rhythm. is
No bad air reset, unfortunately for Punk.
against him.
Wow, catching that walk forward.
That was
Big.
Pressing a
This is
medium
a
kick.
It's not going to overcome.
Bold move.
good hit into CA. We'll do it.
The game.
Can't throw a fireball.
Oh, that could have been it.
That could have been it.
No anti-air, not looking for it. Too focused on the ground game. Oh no!
That's
Oh no!
Bracket first time.
Damn.
Moves on to top 8 for Chris Rivera. Kusanagi's not out of it, but this is a first.
That's
is
the
a first
first
for him.
loss. Well, Kusanagi, you climbed